Good morning. It is day 62 on trail and it's about 7:20 in the morning. We've got 12 miles pretty much downhill to get to the road crossing that'll take us into Waynesboro. We thought we were going to have to hitch in, but it sounds like there's a list of trail angels that'll give a free ride into town. So hopefully one of them answers the phone and we can get a ride, which would be nice. First thing on the agenda when we get into Waynesboro is definitely all you can eat Chinese. And then from there I guess we find somewhere to stay, shower, laundry, all that jazz. Looking forward to it.
Pack it out when I'm hiking around. I don't scream or shout. I choose my campsite so it can't be seen. When I leave in the morning, the site is clean. I camp away from the water source so animals can follow their natural course. I make my campfire neat and small, then I hide the remains, ashes and all. When I go in the woods, I leave no trace. If you don't do the same, I be in your face.
It is 25 past 11. We just walked 12 miles in 4 hours, which is pretty awesome. We just got to the road crossing. We're going to call for a shuttle to head into town, but before we do that there's a trail magic about 200 feet ahead apparently, so just going to quickly check that out before we go in. I'm pretty hungry, so it should be awesome. I'm really not very good at this video thing once I get into town, but we went to the Trail Magic for a little bit and then got a ride into town from a really weird guy who was very rude but gave us a ride, so you know, that's pretty good. Had all you can eat Chinese, which was definitely better than the Chinese we had in Petersburg. And now we're at a hostel. Done some laundry, done a little bit of a resupply, and we're going to catch a 7 AM shuttle straight back out of here tomorrow morning. Yeah. Good morning. It is just after 9 on day 63 on trail. I'm taking really crappy camera footage because I'm filming on my phone because my GoPro battery is probably flat again. We just got dropped off back at the trail. And we're heading down the road, hopefully towards the entrance of Shenandoah Park, which would be pretty cool. Planning on walking about 20 miles today, and then catching up with Raiden's parents and brother, who's going to be joining us for the next few days. So we're just officially entering Shenandoah National Park. We filled in the permit, got that in the bag. There we go. Raiden just decided to shave his beard off, and this is what we get going on. Good morning. It is day 64 on trail. I'm just heading away from Black Rock Gap. What happened yesterday, my GoPro was flat, so I have very little footage. I haven't actually looked at it because last night we got to Black Rock Gap and got picked up by Raiden's parents and spent the night with them and Raiden's brother at a campsite, and now they're all in front of me on the trail at the moment. Raiden's brother is going to join us for a few days. His parents are just coming out for a day hike with us, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, so yesterday we entered the Shenandoahs. I did about 20 miles, pretty easy walking really, nice underfoot. Definitely still a green tunnel. Haven't really seen what people are thinking is so amazingly beautiful in the Shenandoahs yet, but it's nice. It's just very similar to the rest of the trail so far. The major difference with being in the Shenandoah so far is that we keep crossing Skyline Drive, which is the main road that runs through the ridgeline through here. We walk on one side for a little bit, jump over, walk on the other side, back and forth. I think we maybe crossed the road, I don't know, somewhere between 6 and 10 times yesterday in 20 miles. I wasn't counting, but quite a lot. And they sort of say that on average the trail crosses a road once every 4 miles, and I think sections of trail like this really help to boost that number, because it's just a little bit ridiculous. Saying that, it's very nice as far as access points, and we're going to keep walking until Saturday. Today is Thursday, so we've got 3 days of walking on the trail, and then we'll meet Raiden's folks at the trail crossing again, and his brother has to head home to go back to work, and we'll keep walking from there. So that's really cool. I'm not entirely certain what the plan is for today. So yesterday when we left town, we left Simba and Platypus behind, and we actually drove past them when they were at a gap on our way back to the trail this morning. We were hoping to catch up with them at a campsite tonight, but I think the spot we were talking about meeting up is only 13 miles from where we currently are, and so 13-mile day is pretty short, so we might try and push on a bit further than that. Not entirely certain. If possible, it would be good to keep doing some, 15 to 20 mile days at the moment, but just have to wait and see. I also don't know what we've got in the way of locations of good campsites or water through this area. I'm full on water at the moment, so it doesn't really matter, but something to keep in mind on. Whether we stay at a shelter tonight or somewhere else, also questionable, I guess. Magic.
I got to take a picture.
What have we got? So today we ended up walking about 21 kilometres, I think, about 14 miles. Had a bit of a late start and spent the morning going pretty slow with Raiden's folks, and then sped up through the afternoon. First of all just with Raiden's brother, and then later on with Platypus and Simba as well. We're now at the Pinefield shelter where we're camping here for the night. We'll keep heading north tomorrow. Had a great pit stop at a campground which had a store, and I had a couple of ice creams, which was really nice. Nothing like that expected tomorrow, but I think we might get something like that the day after, which will be nice.